Anton-Iraq joined the crusade.
Alrighty, hello, how is everyone doing? Welcome back to the streams! Happy New Year, if you haven't heard it already in the Discord. I mean, if you weren't aware, we're over a week into the new year, so I hope you're aware that it is one, but we're here, it's 2026, and it's not going to take long before I mess it up and say that it's still 2025, so hi, how y'all doing? Welcome back! So good to see you all! Here's hoping that this year is a little bit better. Who did I see in chat here? Hello, Sal Boy was first one here in the chat. Hope you're having a lovely Friday night/day. I'm having a wonderful Saturday morning, but I hope everyone else is having a wonderful Friday evening or whatever time of day it happens to be for wherever you are in the world. Flora, welcome. Hello, Skittle Squad. How are we all doing? Not sure where the name Skittle Squad came from, but it's cute. I like it. Also, hello, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Pancake Sparkles here. Yes, you were early. Story. Silly Shaman, how can you get to suggest a game? I'm so glad that you asked. I'll cover that in just a second. But I think, oh no, Pancake Sparkle responded already. Yes, so basically you need to be a member on the channel, which is as little as $1 per month. Then you head over to the Discord, link your YouTube membership, and you'll find a channel with a bot that allows you to submit games to add to the wheel. The only conditions are games need to have 200 reviews or less. We currently have about 260 games on the wheel, so the odds of any one game not being picked are pretty slim, but that's part of the fun of it, you know? You never know what we're going to end up playing. Silly Shaman, oh, well, someone could suggest Haunted Doom, would be very glad. I've not heard of that. Oh, sorry, Haunted Dorm, not Haunted Doom. My bad, misread that. It's a very obvious mobile port that's downright bad. Excellent! We love downright bad games every now and then. It's always fun seeing if we can find something redeemable to them. Let's see, Ibito is here, Mediate's here, Neo is here, Des was here. Who else did I see? Jazzy Katie, hey chat, have an important question. How should I add to my new Tomodachi Life Safer? Or who should I add? There's a lot of possibilities, but you should definitely get a Charlie Chaplin in there, because that's just iconic. Just make sure that they're visually distinct from the Austrian painter. That's going to be the only thing to watch out for. Elarak, celebrating 16 months supporting the channel as a Crusader. Thank you so much, Elarak. Always lovely to have you here. Cornerstone of the community. A quiet cornerstone, but a solid cornerstone. Mediate, call it Hatsune Mike. Hatsune Mike. Yes, Hatsune Michael. The little known musical artist. Who else did I see here? One of the longest names I've seen in the world. Hataman the Pomson Enjoyer. Ultra HD 4K. Hell yes. We've only got the best resolutions here. Only the best. Neo, what's this green gem? Is this a member badge? Yes, it is. Neo, you of all people as a moderator on this channel should have been aware that we were running an art challenge over on the Discord for people to win some prizes. And one of those challenges was to design a new series of membership tier badges, which we had one entry, so they won. And these are the new badges. They're designed after the belts that the little Grail, the gems that the little Grail Knight wears on his belt. So it goes up from a pearl to an emerald to a ruby and then a diamond, which is the one he's got in his hand at the highest level. So I love that. It's very, very on brand for the channel.
At Minecraft was 9 joined the crusade.
Minecraft, thank you very much for joining and supporting the channel. I appreciate that. You're an absolute legend, mate. Can't believe we've been sponsored by Minecraft. That's insane. What else did I miss? Sora from Kingdom Hearts? Got nothing to do with any of this. Congrats to the 5 people that got free membership. Silly Shaman got one. Oh, fantastic timing. You were just asking how you could put things onto the channel to be, added onto the wheel. There you go. You got free membership. Go get over on the Discord. Submit some games. Have some fun. Congrats also to Mina Asta 2, Mr. Meow DK2TX, John Shees 6466, Snapping Draco as well. That's fantastic. Silly Shaman, you're welcome. That was complete random chats. I don't get to choose who receives those. It's just a send 5 gifted memberships out. It goes to random people. But if you've been engaging with the channel recently, I believe you're more likely to actually receive one. So there you go. Story, kitty indeed. Yes, and that is live footage. That's not pre-recorded cat camp. That's live. Can always give us some pats if we need it. Who else is here? Miss Juniper, Happy New Year indeed. Neo, it does grow faster than it shrinks. It does indeed. What is Chatwin's word on Minecraft Wiz? We're going to be playing Wordle as we go through the process of playing some new games today. While things are downloading, we've got a holding screen so that you don't steal my credit card information. Instead, you can play a round of Wordle, and if you win, you get a bingo tile. So there you go. All right, who else was here? There was only one. Yeah, there was only one entry, but it was a good entry. And yes, the wheel emote is here. And if you're on the live stream, it should be animated, and we should be good to go. Aura, hello, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Let me just make sure I'm all caught up on chat here. Wikipedia is now sponsoring people to play their Roblox game? What? That's strange. Mediate, it's not spinning? Try, what's the way to do it? Because it did allow me to upload it as a GIF, so it should work. Not sure why it would not be animated. Oh, if you're using the extension, might be that. Okay, could be that. It is also available over on the Twitch, but I believe animated emotes are only available if you're subbed to the channel over there, which is more expensive than becoming a member over on the YouTube. So yeah, I would just stay with that personally. What else did I miss here? Crispy Cassette, hello, how you doing? You've been enjoying Steam A to Z as one of the only / best source for info on some of these games. Recently been watching Famadaily, a gent going through every Famicom cartridge chronologically, similar vibes. I love that someone's out there doing that. And honestly, I think the whole, one of the reasons behind doing this is there is so much media out there, so many TV shows, movies, games, that it's impossible for there to be a curated review of every single piece of content. But it's a fun challenge to try and work towards, and the more people that get behind things like this, the more likely it is to, actually have that happen, and the more likely that we'll be able to have smaller devs get thrust into the spotlight for things that deserve it, or we can call out bad things that are happening in the gaming scene as well. So there's a lot of things that can come out of this, and I'm glad you're enjoying the series. It's a lot of fun to create. More content coming soon, by the way. We've got literally 2 videos in the works at the moment, so we're not too far away from having some new content for you guys. Also, love that, yeah, there's someone doing the Famicom games. I think there was someone else I saw that was reviewing every PlayStation game in order as well, so there's a few people out there starting to do similar things. Minecraft Wiz, can you have clarification on redeem something? Yes, what do you need clarified? In essence, if you redeem something using channel points, so for example, calling a free space or adding or removing a tile to the bingo, that counts as having redeemed something, so you get a 2-for-1 on those tiles. Wikipedia has a Roblox game called Wikispedia that's kind of like a downgraded version of Wikipedia Races. Wikipedia Races are actually really fun and interesting to watch. I'm glad that they've actually turned that into something official. That's pretty cool. And it's sponsoring YouTube Shorts creators to advertise it. Well, send them my name. All right. So can you send something? Do you need 500 for that? Level 90 Druid. To be able to add a game to the wheel, any game to the wheel, that one is 500 points to be able to do that. Otherwise, you just need to be a member and you can submit your own game the normal way if it has less than 200 reviews. All right. I think that was most of the messages. If I did miss yours, I'm sorry. I was trying to kind of scroll through as quickly as possible because I don't want to spend the entire stream just chatting away because we've got some things to do. First things first, for those that are new here, welcome, hi, hello, you're amazing, thank you for stopping by. In these streams, we do 2 things. We play games that are pulled from a wheel, and those games have been submitted by community members, and they need to have 200 or less reviews. So we've got no clue what we're going to be playing today. We're going to find out shortly by spinning a wheel and seeing what we land on. At the same time, we play bingo. Bingo can be just basically either a 5x5, 6x6, or 7x7 grid. The larger the grid, the more points it's worth to the person that finishes it first. Those points are then accumulated over the course of the month, and at the start of a new month, we put those names onto a wheel. Every point is 1 entry on the wheel, and we're going to be determining basically who's going to be winning some Steam prizes. So into the little tip jar just then, I saw 3 icons fall in, which means we're going to draw 3 prizes. So let's spin the wheel and see who's going to be winning some money. Basically, the first person is going to get $5. The second person is going to get $10, and the third person will get $25. So there are going to be some Steam funds up for grabs. So last month we ended with Sky with 4 points, Des with 3, Pancake Sparkle with 3, Hydrolitsony with 2, Matey8 with 2, and Maximum Cheese with 2. Alright, so yeah, congrats again to Sky for winning for the month. Only just, but they did. So let's see who's going to be winning the $5 prize today. Let's go for $5 as well. You can get some decent indies for $5. All right, $5 goes to Sky. Fantastic. Congratulations, Sky. We're going to remove one entry from you. So now it's a little bit more even playing field. 3-3-3 across Sky, Des, and Pancake Sparkle. So this is now for the $10. Let's see who's going to be winning this one. Ooh, didn't quite go. Okay, it is Pancake Sparkle receiving the $10 today. Sparkle, just making note of this because we'll send these out after the stream. And then the $25. See who's winning the big money today. Oh, it does come right back around to Sky, taking 2 wins today. Sky clearing out the $5 and the $25. Congratulations, Sky. We'll send those out after the stream. All right, and that means we can clear off the leaderboard. And we're going to start fresh with the bingo scores today. Ooh, where are we? There's my leaderboard. Nope, I didn't actually want to hide the whole thing. That's fine. Thank you. Perfect. Scores are removed. No, we're not going to re-roll the 25. You want that one fair and square. That's the way Cookie Crumbles sometimes. You never know who's going to get what. The other thing I need to do is reset the tip jar. So give me a second just to do that. If I can remember where it is. Tip goal. That's not quite the one I want. There it is, the jar. Empty the jar. Perfect. There we go. And then we can start fresh for this month. That also means that we can get cracking on things. Spot there for polls for later. All right. Nice. Well, let's have a look and see what on earth we're going to be playing today, shall we? Let's jump over to our games wheel. Here we are. This looks absolutely ridiculous. There are 262 games on this wheel, and I mean, I can read them because I'm on a big-ass 4K monitor, but if you can read any of that, I'll be very surprised.
At Jazzy Caddy joined the crusade.
Jazzy Caddy celebrating 23 months of membership. Holy moly, good job. 1 month away from the big 2-year milestone.
At Richard MB joined the crusade.
Richard as well with 23 months. Gust with 13 months. Holy cow. I know I say this all the time, but thank you so much, everyone, for your support of the channel. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and this channel would not be where it is today without your help. So thank you so much for your support. You're all amazing, wonderful people who I still don't understand why you're throwing money at me, but thank you. All right, let's see what we're playing. We've got a wheel to spin. We've got some games to play. We're going to get into it. Hopefully you've all got your bingo cards at the ready. So the game we're going to be playing is Glitch Spanker, which I think I have heard of before. Okay. I'm just going to copy that so I can bring that over to here. We'll have a look at it in just a second. Let's just remember there's one other thing we need to do before we get started. And that is... Whoa! Abuto became a member. Thank you very much. Great name. Is this a Zonorix game? It sounds like it'd be a Zonorix game. Okay, the other thing we need to do, though, real quick, is find out what size bingo we're going to be playing on. This will determine how many points you get for it. It's a Richard game. Ah, I was saying it sounds like a Zonorix game. All right, perfect. We're just doing a standard 5x5, which I believe we are already set to. Yep, beautiful. So your cards should be ready to go. Currently, we didn't close a poll from last stream. My bad. Love when that happens. All right, let's see what we're playing then. All right, Glitch Spanker. And let me just 100% double check. Yes, was submitted by Richard MV. So you can go ahead and straight away mark off Game Suggester in chat. That's one of the tiles on there. Also, just shout out, we've got Matey8, who's going to be helping manage the bingo tiles today. So please, can I just get some thank yous in the chat for Matey8 for being an absolute legend, for making things nice and smooth for us today. Always appreciate that they take their time out of their day to help run bingo for a community, honestly. Put that on your CV. All right, let's have a look. Glitch Spanker. A comedy-driven narrative adventure full of secrets, chaos, minigames, and unexpected choices. Spank, spare, or smooch your way through a corrupted 90s game haunted by a lonely, unstable virus. Every level is different. Every choice matters. Your future is in your wiggly hand. I already love the little bit of humor that's coming into this. And the aesthetics are on point. Let's have a look at the trailer, shall we? Oh dear, it does look like we are going to have a wiggly hand.
Disgusting!
So you snuck
I
out
recognize
and
this
stole your
music
mom's
from
copy
somewhere.
of Big Booty Slapper 6, huh? It's too bad I'm a computer virus, and I had to eat it. Sorry.
What?
But now that you're inside the Glitch Spanker antivirus, maybe you don't have to spank me to death.
Okay.
Sure. You can choose to be friends or foes.
Sorry, was that dog
And
leaving
those
skid marks?
decisions lead to more branching paths. There's lots of endings after all.
Trippy.
Lots of people to meet too.
I'm the quest king!
But I can't help but feel there's something deeper going on. Human souls come in, but they don't come out. Your world is in danger. It's like there's an evil. It's just underneath
Gust?
the code.
Yes. Go ahead and mark off game slaps.
Find the endings. Break the chains. Open the door. Face ultimate pain. Who cares about all that? You can find secrets. Customize your big
Looks like you can
wiggly spank
literally
stick.
slap anything.
Collect spanker shots to upgrade and decorate your HQ.
I'm sorry,
And
this
every
has
level is different.
custom
There are
player
secrets
house?
and mysteries around every corner. What
And
else is there to
it's
do but
both a rhythm
spank
game and a
everything
first-person
in
shooter.
sight? A glitch spanker, out now. And let's
What
have
is
some
this
fun.
music? It's a bop. Okay, so music is a banger. We can mark that off as well. This, I feel like I have not taken enough drugs to play this game. The right amount of drugs is however many drugs the developers were doing when they created it. And if they haven't specified that in the store description, then they've really missed a trick. That is absolutely nuts. So the trailer was 1:40. There's a second trailer which is only 30 seconds, which is apparently an action trailer. Not going to watch it, but that means you can go ahead and mark off that it has a trailer less than 1 minute. Unfortunately, it does have 201 reviews. It definitely had less than 200 when it was submitted. This happens. Things get more popular over time. But it is a very positive rating, so we can mark that one off. It was released after 2020. In fact, it was late last year that this was released. The developer and the publisher, the classified X is listed on both of them. I'm curious to see. Oh, they did No Players Online. Oh, I know about that one. I think Markiplier played that. Or I think it was Markiplier. I think Markiplier played that one. I remember it being quite creepy. Very cool. Put Mortem as well. Okay, they've done some very interesting looking games. I have to check out more of what they've done there. Okay. Right, so they have made more than one game. This is the developers. They've done DreadX Collection, SCP Blackout? I'm sorry, what? The people that did SCP Blackout did Glitch Spanker? Okay. Huh. You never know what crossovers you're going to find. All right, we do have a demo available, which is always a win. Love it when people do that. The game is more than $10. Whew, $29.50. Wish I got that one on sale. Not on sale. We have it wishlisted by 2 people, but not purchased by anyone. It does have controller support. It does support additional languages. Even if it's only subtitles, they've got it listed here. They support additional languages. It is Steam Deck compatible. It does have an original soundtrack, and it is DLC, so you can mark off both of those. Free DLC as well. Good job, devs. Love that. It has more than 20 achievements, so we can mark that one off. It has had updates. We have a developer YouTube and a developer website link, so we get both of those. Sorry, Matey8, hope you're keeping up. We do have a GIF in the description. There's no related games up the top, but the related games down the bottom are Stanley Parable twice, Ultra Deluxe version and normal version, Bug Snacks, and Mist. I don't think these are related. Stanley Parable, maybe you could argue it is because you've got that kind of fourth wall breaking going on. But Bug Snacks and Mist, I don't think so. Oh yes, and we do have a couple of new people in chat, so you can definitely mark that one off as well. Wasn't there a title drop in the trailer? The title drop needs to be in the game, not the trailer. We would expect the title to be in the trailer. Nice work, Matey8. Think we got them all. All right. What did I miss in there? Fuke Enterprises, hello, happy new year indeed. How you doing? Some of the mechanics seem to be from Undertale. In terms of how they've got like some mini games worked into it, yeah, kind of agree. I didn't see anything in here that looks like player health. I think we're gonna have to find out once we get into it. It's really hard to tell from the screenshots what mechanics it doesn't have. Trailer, well, yeah, branching narrative is down here, multiple endings. So I think we can go ahead and mark off branching narrative. Dreary Darling, you should be able to see the overlay in the top right of the screen. We've got everything marked off on there as they're being called, so you can always double check and cross check with that. But I believe, yes, there were multiple languages, and what was the other one you wanted? Yes, there is a developer website. Got both of those. So yeah, we've definitely got multiple endings on there, which is pretty cool. All right, I think that's everything that I need to get on here. Oh no, I didn't check for unique. Do we have unique? How does this game not have the word unique in it anywhere? Does it really not think it's unique? I swear, it seems every game that is unique doesn't call itself unique, and every game that is generic calls itself unique. No one knows how to use that word correctly. All right, I'm going to get this purchased. I'm going to put you guys over to a holding screen with some music. Have a crack at the Wordle. Enjoy a little bit of extra latency while I try and get this game purchased. If it's going to let me, please let me buy your game. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's grab that. So nice that I can write all these off as business expenses now. Great starting word. Absolutely incredible. Whoa, who's called bingo? Bingo. Level 90 Druid has called bingo. All right, we will check that in a second. We'll get this all set up and then we'll go take a look. That's going. I can't tab away from it, otherwise it's going to break the Wordle, so we've got to do that first. At least we're not calling any new tiles right now. But I can have a look on my side and just verify that we're going to be good to go. Oh dear God, I was worried for a second there that the stream died, but no, it's just going to be struggling for a hot minute while this downloads. Oh God, it's 4 gigabytes. Yeah, it's going to struggle for a sec. We should be fine as long as the stream doesn't die. Pause that for a sec just so we can catch up. Yeah, it happens during downloads. We're not quite done with it yet. I paused it for a sec so we don't die straight away. The download takes all the bandwidth, and no matter what settings I change in Steam, I don't seem to be able to get it to be willing to share bandwidth. It's very frustrating. And then we'll get there. While